What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So in the series of buffs that we got in for season 4, I mean, there were quite a bit of good ones, you know, made LMGs faster, made the Shicom a lot stronger, including the M21 being a lot more, I guess, rusher friendly. One of the changes that probably disappointed me the most was the PDW. So I know I was kind of hyping up this SMG a few days ago when I made the video announcing that this buff was actually going to happen, but now that's already arrived in this game, I'm not really that impressed with the changes. And that's mainly because, you know, they fixed a lot of issues. I mean, yeah, it has more bullet spread accuracy, even though, I mean, it didn't really need it. And it did increase the range, but only by a little bit. This change is very similar to the AK-117. A lot of people thought that that weapon was coming back, and the range buff ended up doing virtually nothing. And we're kind of stuck here in the same situation because they only upgraded the range just by like 3 meters. Nothing really crazy. It went from 6 to 9. Yeah, it kind of sucks. And keep in mind, you know, I have an extended light barrel and a monolithic suppressor on, and it still really doesn't seem to do much. You would think that customizing your weapon to the point where it has an extra 45% extra damage range would have some sort of impact on the weapon, but for the most part, it just doesn't for some reason. And I get it, it's a pretty high capacity type of SMG, but I mean, still, I mean, you could have increased it a little bit more, maybe by like 5 meters or something. But you know, in close range, yeah, it's a lot stronger, don't get me wrong. I mean, the multipliers make it a little bit better, but you know, it's not going to help you when you're in a mid-range gunfight. I would go as far as to say that the CBR might have a little bit more range than this one, and keep in mind it has a much higher, I think it has like a little bit of a higher fire rate maybe, but for the most part, I mean, it's still a lot more superior. Another feature that I wish that they fixed was the reloading function. So the reloading for this weapon is absolutely atrocious. It's probably the worst. It's extremely slow for a 50-round mag, and much slower than most other weapons that do have 50-round mags. I mean, look at the CBR, for example. I mean, that thing still reloads extremely fast, but this one just doesn't. And they could have done something to make the reload cancel a little bit more bearable, because sometimes you would put the mag in and it registers as if it didn't even reload. The only real thing that I could say that it has over the CBR is maybe stability, but that's pretty much it. I'm really disappointed with how badly this change was. I thought it was gonna be a lot better, because I mean, like sometimes I don't know, it's very complicated. I mean, 45% damage range increase does not do anything for this weapon. It still has that typical 5 to 6 shot kill range. It's ridiculous. Or I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just crazy because I'm just so used to having SMGs having like almost sniper rifle range. So seeing something like this is like easily able to piss me off. But I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy in this whole thing. That's why I didn't bother to put a marksman barrel on it, because I knew it wasn't really going to do anything. I mean, the least that they could have done with the range was like make it so that even the second range could have some sort of 4-shot capability, but I don't know. It's a weird situation that this gun is in, and I don't really think it's going to make much of a difference. I'm hoping that it does, especially for ranked, but I highly doubt it. So the class stuff that I have for you guys is monolithic suppressor, MIP extended light barrel, combat stock, OWC laser, as well as rubberized grip tape. Of course, you could run stippled if you want. That's interchangeable, but yeah, like I said, I mean, as much of a difference that it does make for range, trust me, it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, hoping that they do a little bit better, because if they're ever planning to release another legendary or even a mythic, let alone, I mean, they better make it really good. But as of right now, like I would say it's a little better, but it could be better. I guess that's the best way I could put it. But yeah, anyways, have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you.